Miller Waste Systems and the Taggart Group of Ottawa have proposed establishing an integrated waste management facility in Eastern Ontario. We are evaluating two possible sites for the project. One site is located in the northern part of Russell Township. The other site is located near Highway 417 and Boundary Road beside an existing industrial park in the City of Ottawa. Once our terms of reference are approved by the province, the first step in our environmental assessment will be to evaluate and compare the two sites, and then select one for more detailed environmental studies. Taggart Miller will proceed with one site for the project. For the project to proceed, it must comply with the environmental regulations of the province of Ontario, which are among the most stringent in North America. If the project is approved, Miller and Taggart will invest $100 million or more in the area over the life of the project. Both Miller Waste Systems and the Taggart Group are family-owned Canadian businesses. Our reputations are vital to us, and that is why we would not propose this project if we did not believe that we could build and operate it with minimal impact on the community and on the environment. Miller Waste Systems is a privately owned Canadian company in operation since 1961. We design, build and operate technology-based waste management facilities. Miller has designed and built and operates 4 organics composting facilities. We have designed, constructed and now operate 5 facilities for processing recyclables. We return recycled materials and compost products back into the economy. We operate in 4 provinces in Ontario, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick and Manitoba. The Taggart Group is an Ottawa-based family-owned business. They've been in operation since 1948. The group includes Tamarack Homes, Doran Contractors, Taggart Realty Management, and Taggart Construction Limited, one of Canada's largest civil works contractors. Taggart operates across Eastern Ontario with offices in Ottawa and Kingston. In Ontario, most of the focus on waste diversion has been directed at the residential waste stream. But residential waste is only about 30% of the total waste generated, with the remaining 70% coming from industrial and commercial sources. Eastern Ontario needs more facilities to manage industrial and commercial waste by diverting as much as possible and disposing of what can't be diverted. The Carp landfill is almost full and will close unless granted the 10-year expansion for which it is currently seeking approval. And the BFI site in Navan has capacity for about another 10 or 12 years. Our proposed facility, if approved, would not be ready to accept waste materials for diversion and disposal for at least 5 years. Today, the industrial and commercial waste diversion rate in Ottawa and in Ontario is only about 12 to 14%, and the rest is disposed. We believe that at least a few 100,000 tons of IC&I and C&D waste per year are currently being transported from the Ottawa area and Eastern Ontario to landfill sites in New York State for disposal. This is not a responsible long-term solution. As a province, we must do better. What Taggart Miller is proposing is an integrated waste management facility whose primary objective is to maximize the recovery of materials such as metals and wood, construction and demolition waste, and to treat contaminated soils, and to provide a public drop-off facility for the convenience of local residents. New diversion facilities are needed to serve the IC&I sector businesses in order to increase the diversion rate. However, not everything can be diverted, so the diversion activities need to be supported by a facility to dispose of the materials that can't be diverted. The disposal must be on the same site as the diversion in order to provide these waste management services at a competitive cost. Taggart Miller has selected these two sites for a number of reasons. Preliminary studies have shown that both sites have suitable characteristics for a facility of this type. The North Russell Road site is located about 3 kilometers north of the village of Russell in a generally agricultural area where shale extraction has historically taken place. Under the county and township official plans, future residential development is only to occur within the defined limits of the village of Russell itself. The Boundary Road site is 3 kilometers south of the village of Carlsbad Springs and 5.5 kilometers west of the village of Vaz, adjacent to an industrial park. The Boundary Road site has easy access to Highway 417. During the course of the EA process, we will continue to communicate and consult with the public and work closely with Russell Township and the City of Ottawa. Remember, if you have questions, please contact us through this website.